You see, politics, it's all about interest, not all about na jekene try ya ha kama na ya work na get well vibes on vibes. They what here? Because no na governor na adnama. Onye atunu be vote na Idemili. Because na odds favor go na ha align go with governor. Ochi well ticket.
Ke mini na atunu be vote. Inesi ya agayale mana atu vote.
Mgbe Soludo evidence. Mgbe Soludo na actually is our governor first time during his first tenure. I came back for that election.
Yes, you said you
and
did.
On the evening before the election, I went on Instagram. Their group was vibing. I think they were celebrating something in Abuja. And what I asked myself, and I think I dropped it in that comment section, was, are these guys not from Anambra State? They live just in Abuja here. Why can't they come back and vote in their state that are having election tomorrow? Why me, nobody like me, will come down and vote? Then somebody like you will not come and vote. So that is enough. Let them provide evidence of voting on the first time of Governor Soludo. I will support him. So people will tell you, is it because whenever there's somebody goes into politics, no, we have to look at what you have done as a person, not as collective association.
Because you are
as
trying
a
to
person,
represent a
because
people.
the ticket will bear your name, not your group or not your business group. It will bear your name. I have a business group, corporate business group that I chair. Whatever I'm doing it as a person, not as a group. So if we look at all these things, that's the capacity. That is what is left for those disenfranchised Idemili voters to choose 18 versus 10 years. Somebody that has gone before with unfinished business. Somebody that just decided to become politically aware overnight because of chances of proximity to the governor. These are the issues in Idemili politics.
Can this that you call ticket of injustice, do you think it can play out in the general election? People will now, given that our people are very emotional too, do you think it could play out in the general election? Knowing, I don't know, ticket in the ADC, Piawalo Harris as another strong person. Do you think it could play out to even affect Apaga as a party and then their candidate may not emerge winner?
Perhaps it could, ordinarily, because people are still angry about it. People are still waiting for their
pound of flesh.
Pound of flesh. But for me, I'm a bit indifferent.
Right?
I don't really care again about the whole thing. I'm just gonna, come there, vote whoever I want and go. Because let the people decide. But the problem is that the people are hungry. So because they've kept the masses down with poverty and hunger, that is the weapon fashioned against the masses and the electorates. The electorates, that weapon fashioned against them, they will dangle that cash before them and buy them. So if you hear them, I want to see it.
They're talking
the
about
but that they have stashed a lot of funding to use to manipulate the process.
Error. We have a long way to go. I could see polling unit. But why don't this buying thing? Why doesn't it happen whenever P2B is on the ballot? Because this is it happens, man. You witnessed the last election, and I know that you are somebody that talks in good of P2B. Why doesn't it happen when P2B is on the ballot? See what Labour did in the last election. It was Labour that brought in Harris in that your Idemili that Apuga did not win. Why? And we know that P2B didn't share anything. Why does it not happen during that time?
The wave could happen again.
Could it?
Based on how the person, I don't even know the person with the tickets of NDC. I don't know the person. But the wave would happen again if he does his political homework well. Not relying on P2B. One, like me, somebody like me, I don't know him.
And you're a stakeholder, but you're right.
So these are the issues. So the wave could happen again. Then why does it not happen during P2B time? P2B is running against Tinubu. So if you present something to them, one, they will still collect your money and vote by virtue of our brother.
Conscience.
They will vote on the basis of our brother. So we'll vote on the basis of this person has been there. We're still having hardship. He promised us if there is no 24 hours light, I will resign. I will not run again. He says, so these are things that would also play. Now, why it doesn't play like that in all this House of Reps and Senate is that the people will demand you to show capacity of what you have done. So in that showing capacity of what you have done, the wave will rub you off.
So if you're solely depending on the wave, because there are places that Labour didn't actually win, even with the whole wave. I must give it to this guy, he's actually in the State House. Nigeria Mbacho.
Okay. He's done quite well.
Yes, when that Labour was doing, I didn't know him before, but that time I saw him at Ekoka, he was campaigning like a mad person.
That's not how it should be.
And then with that Labour. So now, even with the wave, you have to do your homework.
If you don't do your homework,
that some people want...
it won't count for you.
Mande Okada, Mande Lofusi, na haba ticket. I don't get that's not your win.
So for the election, the dynamics are not quite going to be exactly the same way with the last
one.
Everybody has to put in their homework,
and people are now waiting for that wave.
Even the person they dashed the ticket, he also has to put his homework.
Yes.
The person that is waiting for wave, he also has to put his homework.
Yes.
So the person that they dashed the ticket has to convince and appease the people that has been disenfranchised to not to vote. So see reasons with him if they want to see reasons with him. The person waiting for wave has to come and tell us things beyond the wave. To see reasons with him, I'm just a nobody. I will just come and cast my vote. There's nothing.
Can I be follow when it comes to senatorial district?
To be honest, people will be biased because Idemili has been following P2B around and all that. On that angle, but the point is that I've not really felt the lawmaking impact of Senator Ume. I see senators that are gingering on the floor. I've not seen my senator ginger enough on the floor to my satisfaction. Maybe he's done it and he's not populating it because
that's Anambra Central, right?
Yeah, I believe if you have it, you show it. If you don't show it, that means you don't have it now. So I don't even know the opponents. Okay, so I don't have any favoritism. Let the scale swing either way to whoever they want to go with. But the point is that the current senator has not shown enough legislative
prowess
impact to make me stick out my neck and say, I like this guy. I'm going to vote for this guy.
Does it look like he's just trying to jump on the wave too? Because whenever you see P2B, you see him and people say it is loyalty.
That's why I said some people would say that he's, there are some places Peter will go. He will need somebody to look out for his back. So he might be playing that role, which is also,
bodyguard.
No. Look out for his back means there are some political conversations that you need to check something with somebody.
Okay.
So I can go into a political meeting with people that are from a different or strange political perspective, and having been closely with Victor over the years, they have political understanding, so they can reason things.
P2B and Victor,
yeah, they can reason things quickly. So it can be some sort of service to the catchment electorates of P2B to say, because you've been following this guy around, helping him, okay, that's a sentimental vote. But the point is, I won't vote based on sentimental votes. If I'm voting, I'll vote based on what law, what bill. Like I told you what Ifeanyi did in 5 months. He moved a bill that saw on a seaport. The president signed it and reopened it. So I want to see the bill that he has moved to the conclusion and the government signed into law and is having impact on the lives of not just Anambra Central, but the whole country. That's what legislative business is about.
When you mention political understanding between Victor Ume and Peter Obi, I remember when our brother Kenenchukwu made reference to him that Peter Obi is suffering from the curse that Victor Ume laid on him, that he will not amount to anything outside Apuga. It's like, my name and politics is about interest. We disagree to agree. There's a point where we disagree. There's a point where we agree.
That's why we are human beings.
Yes.
That's why we are dynamic. This Kenenchukwu that is singing all along this thing. The man, if you watch him closely, he's talking from deeply seated promise and fail situation, or I think something. He's very vexatious of something. So I don't know what he's angry, or, what he couldn't get. Some people will say they promised him a house, they gave him a flat and all those kind of things. So all these things, I don't know what is the problem, but he need to sometimes put a mirror while he's talking. He'll be watching himself in the mirror.
Right?
I think that would be a good reflection for him.
1993, he lived in bondage. Do you think he's still out of this bondage?
In the current political situation, I think he's in bondage. Do you know why? He started with criticizing. It was an APC. Oh, APC is this, APC is that, APC is this. Criticize Tinubu. You jump into Labour. You had problem with Abure and co. You were lambasting everybody. Slightly lambasting Peter Obi for not doing what he's supposed to do. By the way, I'm not really happy that Peter Obi could not resolve the issues in Labour Party, because I believe as a leader, you should be able to sort out the issues in your party. Bring everybody in one room. If you want to shit and peace, go to the toilet. We're not living here until we resolve this matter. If you don't solve it, we're not going out. There has to be a give or take. And let us come out here. I can't allow somebody to come into my home, destabilize it, buy off some of the people I work with, and make me to leave and go somewhere else. But that's a story for another day. So Kenneth now left and joined ADC, jumped on the article. I think he carried the people that traditional dance people. They went to Atiku to dance for Atiku.
He's a very good.
After dancing for Atiku and all that, Peter Obi decided to make his political choice of moving to a new party, because he believed that there's a lot of litigation in the current party, which is not hidden. There's a lot of how many candidates does ADC have now? Idemili Kenenchukwu is a candidate. Atiku is a candidate. There's one more person, I've forgotten the name. I have about 3 candidates in ADC. So it is a court that will decide. Peter Obi said he doesn't want issue of
that
courts,
type of, yes,
and move to NDC. Kenneth came after him. Must you not exist on your own without this guy? He has moved, he has stepped, let him to step. Every day, Kenneth makes Peter Obi his conversation. And Peter, left him alone. Why doing that? I asked Kenneth in one of the posts, why can't you go and be this president?
I saw your post.
Why are you
the vice president of Atiku? Why can't you
be the president, or go and be the vice president? Are you not a lawyer? You are educated, you are qualified. You can't be the president now. Why are you
bothered
moving around
about this person?
Or go and be Atiku's vice. Atiku now chose Amechi as the vice. You say, oh no, I cannot support any candidate that is not from Igbo. You blame Peter Obi for being, he's tribalistic. That's part of the things he blamed Peter Obi about. But you couldn't support Atiku because he didn't pick somebody from your zone. Are you not being more tribalistic? So you're being very sentimental, and you're being hypocritical of your own words, because they didn't choose somebody from Southeast. That's why you didn't support Atiku again. Now, you're not for APC. You're not for Atiku. Peter Obi is taking you to court. I don't know if there's any bondage more than that.
We saw living in bondage in 1993, and it is 3 years ago. It is very appalling that somebody like Andy is still living in bondage. Or is this the same case na Polo Akorare of Uma? Because do you think that they did not explain it to him? Because he doesn't seem to actually understand, even from that film. Do you think it's that case of Atiku? He did not explain this thing to me well.
He's supposed to understand these events in politics, but he chooses to put himself in the bondage.
Noyes Healthy Living PAP is a strategic response to a critical problem, malnutrition. An innovative program kicked off on August 3rd, 2024, with free distributions across the 21 local government areas of Anambra State. This purely organic supplement is designed to combat malnutrition among Anambra children. Due to its high demand, the distribution has been stepped down to community levels and made available to residents in all 326 primary health care centers in Anambra State, free of charge. Noyes Healthy Living PAP, beating malnutrition in Anambra State.